Coming to Yvonne on camera 5. And A rolling. Cue.
A programme editor's typical day starts in the morning time. We go to a news conference, and at that news conference we're given a list of all the stories that are being covered around the country. After that meeting we come back with all the information. We sit down with our team and we assign the stories. So for example, today Yvonne has been covering a foreign story. Aidan has been working on another story that he went out and he filmed himself.
Basically, we're here today to discuss the issue of homework. There was some research done recently that homework might not be as beneficial as previously thought. So we just want to get the kids' opinions on it. And we also have a parent later to talk about it as well. So if you concentrate and look at me instead of the camera. Yeah. So how do you feel about homework?
I think homework is very important.
Well, thanks very much, Gabrielle.
Swap sides.
Yeah, swapsies. So what we do is we swap sides so that you're looking a different way at the camera the next time.
I think news is very important. In a democracy such as we have, it's important for people to understand what's going on. We try to do two things. We try to get the facts together and we try to explain to people the basic ingredients of a story and try to explain to people why things are happening and the way they're happening, where the story might be going in the hours or the days or the weeks ahead, to put it in some sort of context.
I suppose the main difference between 6-1 and News Today is that we focus on issues concerning children. The stories that we do on it aren't as in-depth or as long as the 6-1, but we do a short enough job that explains it in a way that children will understand.
And recording.
Okay. So there's been a lot in the media in recent days about homework.
We would have raised the fact that parental involvement is very important in children's education.
It's hugely beneficial for children to watch the news. You want to educate children on what's going on in the world. It makes them more aware of the environment, of society, cultural issues. At this time of the day, I usually get in touch with Yvonne and see what needs to be done. I'll just text her here and she'll give me all the details I need.
Hi Kathleen. My day typically begins around 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll check with the foreign desk, see if there's anything big happening internationally, and we'll decide what we're going to cover. News is important for children because it's important that they understand what's going on in the world around them. And of course, there are an awful lot of news stories that directly relate to children and directly affect their lives. We have an international story today. Okay. It's in Singapore. And I suppose if you could just have Dublin maybe pinpointed.
We'll just put a label on it to show where Singapore is in relation to that area over there.
Great. Yeah. Brilliant. Thanks, Nick.
All right.
There are probably lots of reasons why I chose a career in journalism. The first being that I wanted a career that was fast-paced and exciting. And working in news is certainly fast-paced. You have to work to deadline all the time and you have to be always ready to deal with any breaking developments in the story and turn it around very quickly.
Well, I've always taken a huge interest in the news and the media and the way it works. But I think most of all is I just didn't want a regular desk job. I wanted to do something different every single day. I can't imagine being anything else but a journalist. I love English, I love writing, I love meeting people, and I love experiences. Like, it's got it all for me, it really does.
Hello Ingest. This is the News Ingest room. This room is very important in terms of quality control. We record all news stories for the news bulletins. When a reporter wants to send in their story, they contact us. We check the quality, make sure it's okay for broadcast, and sending to Studio 3 for play out on the main bulletins, the 1 o'clock, the 6 o'clock, the 9 o'clock news.
Coming to Yvonne on camera 5. And A rolling. Cue.
Hello and welcome to Thursday's News Today. A super jumbo jet had to make an emergency landing. Luckily, no one was injured in today's incident. Hundreds of young filmmakers were at the Helix in DCU yesterday for a special award ceremony. Aidan went along to meet some of the winners.
Take a full sound.
It's been described as the Irish Oscars for school children.
Coming back to Yvonne on 5.
3, 2, 1, and lose. Well, that's it from us for the moment, but we'll be back with all the latest news for you at the same time tomorrow. Bye-bye.
And clear. Great stuff. Thank you, everybody.